Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. Still on vacation, but I'm not slowing down from doing reviews. In my hands is one of Marvel's latest releases. This is Star Wars Poe Dameron, Volume 5, The Spark and the Fire. It collects issues number 26 through 31 and annual number 2 of Star Wars Poe Dameron by Soule, Jody Angel Unzueta, Andrea, Broccardo, Rachelle Rosenberg, Arif Prieto, and Stefani Renee. So this is a lot of stories from the perspective of Poe Dameron taking place between Force Awakens and Last Jedi. So it actually fills in a lot of gaps in the series, and I think it's pretty cool of what Marvel's been doing, expanding upon the Star Wars universe, not just telling new tales, but also filling gaps of stuff we don't know, we haven't seen. In this case, we answered the question of how did Poe get off of Jakku? We didn't really know that, and basically get reunited with Rey and Finn. And so there's that, and that's being told. It would be post Last Jedi. And then the other is a story about Black Squadron and their mission that happened, I guess it would be during Last Jedi, of their attempting to rally various systems to the Resistance's side. Really, really good stuff. Very enjoyable, entertaining. I like it, and I like it a lot. I think Marvel's Star Wars comics have been top-notch. Pretty much everything. There's very little that I've been disappointed in. And again, it does a really solid job of expanding upon the story. It's not something you have to know, but it definitely enhances everything that you've experienced. So it's a good value add, but not a must, if that makes sense. And the thing that's also great, I mean, Soule has been knocking it out of the park when it comes to the various Star Wars comics that he's writing, but he definitely has the voices of various characters down. This being all about Poe, man is cocky. He's arrogant, he's cocky, but that's why we like him. So, I mean, you could probably get drunk if you were doing shots of every time there's a reference of him being the best pilot in the galaxy, but that's kind of the point of the character. The stories, I think, again, really solid, entertaining, and I like the way it's being told. This isn't just we're throwing you in and it happened between this time period. The entire kind of setup of this is post Last Jedi. They're on the Falcon, getting away, and either Poe is talking to Rey and Finn and filling them in, or he's getting updates about Black Squadron as to what's going on with them. It's a really cool setting. It's a really great way to frame everything, and I like it a lot with that. The art is pretty solid. There is some great art, some touching stuff. The characters do look solid, and there's like small details of Leia kind of being sad and being in the pilot seat for the Falcon. You got Nia Num in there as well, coming in with a great throwback. Cool value adds again, kind of like this is the attack that was on. I don't know. So this is I don't know. It's Maz Kanata's castle, but I don't know what the actual battle is called. This is a good question. I don't know quite the battle, but that's a pretty cool thing. I mean, it's like an iconic moment that's badass in the Force Awakens. So to be able to see it from this perspective is really, really cool. And generally the characters look really good. They look like they're supposed to, and there's just some great stuff in there. Basically, if you're a Star Wars fan, this is fantastic. All the Star Wars stuff is great. The main Star Wars story, if you are digging the new stuff that's coming out, this Poe Dameron really adds a lot to that aspect of the universe. Of course, you got stuff about Darth Vader. Any of the characters, miniseries are really solid. Just Marvel's knocking it out of the park with their Star Wars stuff. Really enjoy it. Great stuff. If you're a Star Wars fan like myself, you're going to want to get into it and read. This is out in comic shops. It would be out in bookstores, I think December 4th would be the right date for that. But go support your comic shop first and foremost. They are the bread and butter and backbone of the comic industry. Without them, just things wouldn't function the way they do. So go support your comic shop. If you don't know if you have a shop near you, you've got a link underneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you if the shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. But by doing that, you help support our site. And of course, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with the review copy. We always appreciate that support, and we like to be transparent as to what we get for free. As far as you watching, thank you so much. We always appreciate everything you do. Every visit to our site, visit to our YouTube channel, Facebook, wherever. If you're into Star Wars, if you're into comics, if you're into Marvel, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy. Keep it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.